This transformation is a lifelong journey that requires a shift in our thinking, an immense amount of grace and humility, and great courage to keep diving in again and again. Believing otherwise gets us in trouble, as our checklist form of learning, or as I like to call it, our tickety-box activities, is shallow and doesn't allow our transformation to take root. The quick-fix mentality that dominates our impatient world can serve only to distract us from the lifelong journey toward wholeness. I have come to learn, and I believe this passionately, that coming to know ourself is coming to know God more deeply. Let me explain before I am accused of blasphemy, because I am certainly not claiming we are God. I believe each one of us has been exquisitely made in God's image, but in a deeply personal way that is unique to us. We each get to shine a tiny, wonderful, sacred aspect of God to this world. Together, we form a tapestry of images that reflects God in a fuller way than we could on our own. So, as we know ourselves and live out of our essential self more fully, we reflect God's glory in the way He has created us to do so, a way no one else can. And that is fulfilling the purpose He has for us. However, truly fulfilling God's purposes for our life requires maturity. Maturity means we don't just show up without doing any inner work and automatically reflect God's glory. Yes, we invite Jesus into our life, and He does change us deeply, but that's just a first step. For the rest of our life, He continues to work in us so that we become more and more transformed into that unique aspect of His image we're created to reflect. As we work through all the internal barriers that hold us back and prevent the Holy Spirit from living through us, and as we welcome His refining through the painful work of inner growth, we are living in His will. We are living out our calling. It becomes much, much less about the goals we reach or the major initiatives we accomplish, and more about how we live each day, in each interaction and in each relationship. I've had the absolute joy of walking with fellow travelers who likewise have chosen to embrace the paradoxes of life, to remain humble and teachable, to lean into their hardships and pain, to mine great beauty and refine gold and discover transformation. I invite you to come along with me as I tell some of our stories and share the lessons learned along the way. You can listen to this book all the way through as a pathway to a fuller life of health, freedom, and joy. Or you can listen to a chapter here and there as it speaks to you, to help you cope with something you're facing in your life. My hope is that you'll find wisdom from these chapters to help you along your way toward the grace of wholeness. I also hope you'll not just know, but do the things needed to move toward personal transformation.